Hi everybody, 11 Institute welcomes all the students of Standard 10 to Mathematics, Chapter number 5, Arithmetic Progression, video lecture number 7. In the previous video lecture, we have discussed up to question number 15 of exercise 5.2, and today we will finish the rest of the sums belonging to this exercise. So let us quickly start with number 16. Very easy question. Let us start with it. So let us check the solution. Determine the arithmetic progression whose third term is 16. Right, so that is the first data that we have. Third term is 16. So we will write this first over here that the third term is 16. So let us write in solution over here. Sorry, we will change the color of pen. Yes, so let us check the solution and let us write what is given to us. So third term is 16, so we can write over here A3 is equal to 16. Right. Then let us read further. Seventh term, right, exceeds the fifth term by 12. Seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. So let us convert this into mathematical form over here. Seventh term means A7. Exceeds means plus. Exceeds what? Exceeds the fifth term. So we can write A15 over here. Sorry, A5 over there. Right? Exceeds the fifth term by how much? By 12. And here we will write is equal to. So A7 is equal to A5 plus 12. Right, these are the two datas given to us, and what we have to do is we have to determine the AP. And I have already mentioned you, whenever it is told that determine the AP, indirectly we have to find the value of A and we have to find the value of D. These are the two things that we have to find. So as usual, there are two unknown values that we have to determine, and for that we have been given two different datas or two different equations. Fine. So we will utilize both the datas and we will try to find the value of A and D. So let us move ahead with A3 and this given equation. So let us start from this data. The first data that is given to us is A3 is equal to 16. Right. So we can write over here. We will select a different color for writing this. Yes. So we can write over here A3 is equal to 16. Now instead of A3 we can write A plus 2D by applying the formula. So what we get is A plus 2D is equal to 16. So this will be our one of the equations, that A plus 2D is equal to 16. Fine. I hope this is very much clear to you. Alright. Let us now take this equation into the rule. So this is one equation. Right. Now we will take this into role over here. Let us first change the color of pen. Yes. So what is written over here is A7 is equal to A5 plus 12. Now instead of a7 we can write a plus 6d, and instead of a5 we can write a plus 4d, and this plus 12 will remain as it is. So this plus a and this a will get cancelled. So 6d will again remain as it is. 4d will come over here and it will become minus 4d, and that will be equal to 12. Now 6d minus 4d is 2d is equal to 12. 2 goes to the other side. So d will be equal to 12 upon 2, or we can write d is equal to 6. So we expected another equation, but instead of that we directly get the value of d over here. D is equal to 6, and we will put this as equation number 2. Now the story is very much clear and simple. We have to just substitute this value of d in equation number 1. Let us do that. So substituting d is equal to 6 in equation number 1. Substituting d is equal to 6 in equation number 1. So we will write equation number 1 again, which is a plus 2d is equal to 16. A will remain as it is, plus 2. Instead of d we will write 6 is equal to 16. Again a will remain as it is. 6 2s are 12. So a plus 12 will give us 16. 12 will go to the other side. So we get 16 minus 12, and 16 minus 12 is 4. Right, so this is our first term whose value is 4. So as you can see, we have the value of a over here, right? And we have the value of d over here. Now we can find anything. What we want to find, we want to determine the AP. So we can write therefore AP. What is the first term? 4. Then we will add common difference. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. Now we can see this tally 16 is the third term, right? And this will move so on. So this is our final answer, that arithmetic progression is 4, 10, 16 and so on. Fine. I hope this is clear to you. Please pause the video and write this down in your CW. Alright, I hope you have written this. Let us move to number 17. Sorry. Yes. Find the 20th term from last. See what is written over here. Sorry. What we want? 20th term. Right? 20th term from where? From last. Right? We have done a sum like this previously of this arithmetic progression. 20th term from last of this particular arithmetic progression. So we have seen two methods for this, and this time definitely we will apply a short method. Right? Let us try that. Very sorry. Yes. So let us write the solution over here. What we will do is we will simply reverse the arithmetic progression. So let us check the solution. What is given to us? Arithmetic progression is given to us 3, 8, 13 up to 253, which is the last term. So we can write therefore A is equal to 3 and D is equal to 8 minus 3, so that will be 5, and this last term will be 253. We can write AN is equal to 253. This is given to us, right, originally. Now what we will do is we will reverse this particular arithmetic progression, right? So we will write here reversing the arithmetic progression. So when you reverse the arithmetic progression, it will look like this. 253 will come over here as the first term. Now there is a difference of 5, means each and every time you add 5 over here. દર વખતે તમે 5 પ્લસ કરો છો. 3 plus 5 8, 8 plus 5 13 ને એમ કરીને 253. હવે રિવર્સ કરી દીધું તો you will subtract 5. So 253 minus 5 will give us 248. Minus 5 will give us 243, and this will go on up till we reach the first term, which is 3. You can see the arithmetic progression is reversed. Now for this arithmetic progression, I can write over here first term is 3, right? Common difference is minus 5. Last term is 3, but I don't want that. Now what I want to find, I want to find the 20th term from last. હવે તો આપણે લાસ્ટ ને જ ફર્સ્ટ બનાવી દીધી. So for this AP I want to find A20. I want to find A20, right? I hope this is clear. So for that, this just reverse the AP, right? Now what do you think? Can you find any mistake over here? Yes, there is a mistake over here. This is 253, right? First term over here will become 253. Difference will become negative, sign will change, and now we want to find A20. So we can write over here A20 is equal to A plus 19 times D. Instead of A we can write 253 plus 19 multiplied by minus 5. So 253 will remain as it is, plus minus we get minus over here. Now 19 5s are 95. Simple. If you don't know the table, take this as 20. 25s are 100 and then subtract this 5. So we get 95 over here, right? Now don't do this calculation in rough work over here. 253 માંથી 100 minus કરી દો. 253 માંથી 100 minus કરી દો તો 153 આવશે. હવે તમે 5 વધારાના માઈનસ કરે એ પ્લસ કરી દો તો 153 plus 5 will give you 158. So A20 is equal to 158. So we can write therefore 158 is the 20th term from last for given arithmetic progression 3, 8, 13 up to 253. રાઈટ, આ તો આપણે સોલ્વ કરવા માટે બનાવ્યું છે રિવર્સિંગ ધ એપી. પૂછેલું છે શું કે આવડા એપી નો 20th ટર્મ ફ્રોમ લાસ્ટ કયો છે, તો શું મળી ગયું છે આપણને 158. ફાઇન, પ્લીઝ પોઝ ધ વિડિયો એન્ડ રાઇટ ધીસ ડાઉન ઇન યોર CW. All right, I hope you have written this. Let us now move to next question number 18. The sum of 4th and 8th terms of an AP is 24. We will not read further, right? Sum of what? Of 4th and 8th terms is 24. So first of all we will write this over here. So we can write solution over here. Yes. And what is given to us? A4 plus A8 is equal to 24. Sum of fourth term and eighth term is 24. Then we will read further. Sum of, again sum of what? Of sixth term and tenth term. Sum of sixth term and tenth term is 44. So we will write that also over here. So one more thing is given to us. Sixth term plus tenth term is equal to 24. Now what they have asked us? Find the first three terms of AP. In short, they are telling us to find the value of A and D. So we want two values, and for that two equations are given to us. We will just solve them over here and we will get the value of A and D. Fine. So let us start. Yes. So let us start with this. A4 plus A8 is equal to 24, and here we have A6 plus A10 is equal to 44 actually. Yes. So let us write over here A4 plus A8 is equal to 24. Now instead of A4 we can write A plus 3D, and instead of A8 we can write A plus 7D, and here 24 will remain as it is. Now A plus A will give us 2 times A, 3D plus 7D will give us 10 times D, and is equal to 24 will remain as it is. So this is one of the equations for us, but let us not make this our equation. We can see that all the numbers are even numbers, so we will take A common if we want, but let it be, right? Let it be like that only. Let us check what happens with this equation, then we will try, right? So let us write this with a different color. A6 plus A10 is equal to 44. Instead of A6 we can write A plus 5D, and instead of A10 we can write A plus 9D, and 44 will remain as it is. Now A plus A will again give us 2A, 5D plus 9D will give us 14 times D, and that is equal to 44. Now you can see this is also having all the even numbers, so we can take 2 common at both the places, right? So that we get A same. Already the coefficients of A are same, but if you take 2 common then it will be quite handy, right? So let us take 2 common over here, right? So if I take 2 common over here, this 2A will become A, this 10D will be divided by 2 and it will become 5D, and 24 will become 12. So now this will be our equation number 1. Similarly over here, when I take 2 common, this 2A will become A, 14D will become 7D, and 44 will become 22, and this will become our equation number 2. Fine. Now let us solve both of this by elimination method, so we can write over here from 1 and 2. Yes, let us write over here from 1 and 2, right? So let us write, for equation number 1 we can write A plus 5D is equal to 12. So A plus 5D is equal to 12. and here we can write a plus 7d is equal to 22. We can see the coefficients of a are same, but their sign is also same. So in order to change the sign, we have to subtract the equation. We will write over here subtracting the equations, right? So all the signs will change, right? So this will become minus, 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 and this door is now closed. So a and minus a will get cancelled, right? And 5d minus 7d will become minus 2d. 12 minus 22 will become minus 10. This minus and this minus also cancel each other, so we get 2d is equal to 10, or we get d is equal to 10 upon 2 and d is equal to 5. I hope this is very much clear to you, right? Now what we have to do is substitute this value of d in any of the equations, either 1 or 2, whatever you wish. So we can write over here substituting d is equal to 5 in equation number 1. So we will write equation number 1 as it is: a plus 5d is equal to 12. Now a will remain as it is 5. Instead of d we will again write 5 is equal to 12. 5 5s are 25. So a plus 25 is equal to 12. 25 will subtract over the other side, and 12 minus 25, so we get minus 13 as our answer. Fine, I hope this is clear to you. I will repeat it once again. 5d minus 7d minus 2d, 12 minus 22 minus 10. On solution we get d is equal to 5. Now this is our equation number 1. We write it over here and we substitute the value of d, and on calculation we get a is equal to minus 13. Now we have to find the first 3 terms of an AP. So we have the first term. So we will write over here first term is equal to a is equal to minus 13. Then we will find the second term. So second term is a plus d. So minus 13 plus 5. So we will get minus 8. Right. And now I have the third term. So third term is nothing but a plus 2d minus 13 plus 2 into 5. So that is minus 13 plus 10, we get minus 3 over here. So this is the first term, this is the second term, and this is the third term. So our arithmetic progression will look like this: minus 13, comma minus 8, comma minus 3, and so on. Fine. Please pause the video and write this down in your CW. Alright, I hope you have written this. Let us now move to number 19. Subba Rao. નામ મસ્તીનું છે. Ready? બહુ દાંત નહીં કાઢવાના. But Subba Rao started working in 1995 at an annual salary of rupees 5,000. So this was his first salary, rupees 5,000 in 1995. Received an increment of 200 each year. Increment of how much? Rupees 200 each year. દર વર્ષે 200 રૂપિયા વધારે મળે. એટલે 1995 માં 5000 મળતા હતા, તો 1996 માં 5200 મળશે, 1997 માં 5400 મળશે. એવી રીતના દર વખતે 200 વધતા જાય અને ભાઈનો સેલેરી થઈ ગયો 7000 રૂપીસ. बराबर ने? तो in which year his income will reach 7,000? क्या વર્ષમાં ઈ ભાઈની ઇન્કમ 7,000 થઈ જશે? બહુ જ સિમ્પલ છે, બરાબર ને? 2,000 રૂપિયાનો વધારો આવ્યો, 2,000 રૂપિયાના વધારા માટે ભાઈને 10 વર્ષ રાહ જોવી પડશે, બરાબર ને? સીધી વસ્તુ છે. હાઉ મચ ડિફરન્સ ઇઝ ધેર? 2,000. દર વર્ષે 200 વધે તો 10 ટાઈમ્સ ઇન્ક્રીમેન્ટ થવું જોઈએ, બરાબર ને? તો આનાથી 10 વર્ષ પછી એ ભાઈનો સેલેરી 7,000 થઈ જશે. સો 1995, 96, 97, 98, right? And so on. We get the salary 7,000. Very easy question. Let us solve this. Let me write solution over here. So I will put this as the first term, 5,000. But before that, we will write over here salary and increment of Subbarao form an arithmetic progression, which is like this: 5,000, then 5,200, then 5,400, and so on. So what we can write over here is first term is equal to 5,000, D is equal to 200, and we know the last term. આવી રીતના સેલેરી ફાઇનલી શું થઈ જવાનો છે? 7,000 rupees થઈ જવાનો છે, રાઈટ? શું થઈ જવાનો છે? 7,000. So we will write that last term is equal to 7,000. What we want is, after how many years this will become 7,000? So we want the value of small n. We want the value of small n. I hope this is very much clear to you. Fine. Simply apply the formula of n and we shall get the value of n. Right. Let us do that. Yes. So we can write over here an is equal to 7,000. What is an? A plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 7,000. Instead of a we will write 5,000 plus n minus 1 will remain as it is. Instead of d we will write 200 is equal to 7,000. 5,000 will go to the other side. So on the left side, n minus 1 into 200 will remain as it is. Here we have 7,000 and this 5,000 will become minus. So n minus 1 into 200, 7,000 minus 5,000 is 2,000. This 200 will go to the division, right? So 2,000 divided by 200. So these two zeros will cancel. 20 upon 2 we get 10. So n will be 10 plus 1, 11. 10 plus 1, 11. Sir, આપણે તો હમણાં 10 વાત થઈ, અહીંયા તો આન્સર 11 આવ્યો. See, 11th term, 7,000 is 11th term. સમજાય છે? 11મા વર્ષ. રેડી? વર્ષો તો 10 જ લાગ્યા. 11મા વર્ષે એની સેલેરી કેટલી થઈ જશે? 7,000. Let us understand this first, then we will write the final conclusion. થોડી મહેનત થશે, but see it. 1995, then 1996, 1997 and so on. સમજવું જરૂરી છે એટલે આપણે સમજી લઈએ થોડું. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008 and so on. Now what was the salary in 1995? The salary was 5,000. Then 5,200, 5,400, 5,600, 5,800, 6,000, 6,200, 6,400, 6,000, sorry, 600, then 6,800, and then 7,000. You can see there is an increment of 200, 200, 400, 600, 800, 1000, 200, 400, 600, 800, 1000. So his salary will become 7,000 in 2005. તો વર્ષો કેટલા લઈતા 10. જો first year, second year, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. So it took 10 years if time is asked. કે 10 વર્ષ લઈતા. But if I consider these as arithmetic progression, this is first term, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and 11th. This is 11th term. આ સોલ્વ કરવાથી મને 7000 કઈ ટર્મ છે ઈ મળી. બટ ક્વેશ્ચનમાં મને ટર્મ નથી પૂછેલી. ક્વેશ્ચનમાં મને શું પૂછેલું છે? કયા વર્ષમાં એની ઇન્કમ 7000 થઈ ગઈ. તો જો 7000 11th ટર્મ હોય તો એના કરતા એક વર્ષ ઓછો એટલે જે 10 years લાગે 7000 થવામાં. તો 1995 થી 10 વર્ષ એટલે 2005. This is just for explanation. આવું એક્ઝામમાં કરવાની જરૂર નથી. બટ સમજજો. અહીંયા આન્સર આવ્યો એમાંથી આપણે શું કર્યું? -1 એટલા વર્ષો લાગ્યા. 10 વર્ષો. તો 1995 માં 10 વર્ષો પ્લસ કરી તો we get the answer 2005. I hope this is very much clear to you. We will now erase this. મસ્ત ઇરેઝર છે, ફટાફટ ઇરેઝ થાય છે આમાં બધું. આવા ડસ્ટર વાસ્તવિકતામાં બી બની જાય તો થોડી મજા આવે આપણને. Yes, so let us now move ahead and write the conclusion over here. So we can write 7000 is 11th term of AP. So we can write therefore it takes 11 minus 1, which is 10 years for salary to become 7000. We can write therefore salary of Subba Rao will become 7000 in year 2005. Fine, I hope this is clear to you. Very simple sum. Please pause the video and write this down in your CW. Alright, I hope you have written this. Let us now move to the next question. Ramtali saved ₹5 in the worst week. પેલા તો આ સારી વસ્તુ કહેવાય તે બેન સેવિંગ કરે છે અને નામે મસ્ત છે રામકલી. ₹5 in the first week of a year. Then increased her weekly savings by ₹1.75. એટલે દર અઠવાડિયે 1.75 આમાં વધારતા જાય. If in the nth week her weekly savings becomes 20.75, એટલે આ લાસ્ટ ટર્મ આપી છે. Find the value of n. બહુ જ સિમ્પલ વસ્તુ છે. This is the first term, this is the common difference, this is the last term, and we have to find n. Damn simple sum. So we will write over here the solution, and we will write over here given. Now what is given to us? A is equal to 5, common difference is 1.75, and this is the last term. An is equal to 20.75 and small n is equal to question mark. Fine, I hope this is clear to you. Simply apply the formula of an, we will get the answer. So we can write over here an is equal to 20.75. What is an? We definitely know that a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 20.75. Right? Now instead of a we shall write 5 plus n minus 1 into 1.75 is equal to 20.75. 5 will be subtracted over here. So n minus 1 into 1.75 is equal to 20.75 minus 5. So n minus 1 into 1.75. Now if I subtract 5, what I get over here is 15.75. We can see two decimals over here and two decimal over here. So we will multiply both the sides by 100. Multiplying both the sides by 100. Right? So if I multiply by 100 over here, these two decimal places will vanish. So what I get is n minus 1 multiplied by 175. And here what I get is 1575. Now n minus 1 is equal to 1575 divided by 175. Right? We will perform that division over here. What is the answer of 1575 divided by 75? Now this is damn simple. Just try to understand. See 175 at both the places you are having 5 over here. So 175 is definitely divisible by 5. Better than that, think that 175 is divisible by 25. So this is 25 into 7. What is 175? 25 multiplied by 7. Now think about it. Can you divide by 25 over here also? Yes, but not directly because we are performing oral calculation. So this is 1575. So what is 1575? 500 into 3 plus 25 into 3. Understand? 500 into 3 is 1500. 25 into 3 is 75. Fine. Now what is this? This is 25 into 20. 25 into 20 into 3 plus 25 into 3. Now you can take 25 common. So this is 60 and this is 3. So this is 25 into 63. Very much simple. રાઈટ સર આટલું બધું લખીએ એના કરતા ડિરેક્ટલી ડિવાઈડ ન કરી લેવાય. આ સમજાવવા માટે લખેલું છે. ખરેખર આ બધી પ્રોસેસ મગજમાં થવી જોઈએ. That here 25 sevens are and here right 25 is 63s are. I hope that is clear to you. So what we get the answer over here is instead of 1575 we can write 63 and here instead of 175 we can write 7. Fine. 63 upon 7 we very well know that it is 9 and minus 1 will go to the other side. So we get n is equal to 10. So this is clearly our answer. That in the 10th week her savings will become 20.75 rupees. So we can write over here therefore her savings will become 20.75 rupees in 10th week. I hope this is very much clear to you. Please pause the video and write this down in your CW. Alright, I hope you have written this. Let us now move ahead. Exercise 5.2 we have finished and this is the new topic for us. Write sum of first and terms. I will explain this to you in the next video lecture. But currently what you have to do is you have to write these formulas in your book. Right, this is the first one that you have to write. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into b. And this also n by 2 into a plus l or a per n. These both are similar. These both are same. Right. But please write these three formulas. This is first one and this is second one. These both are second one, both are same. Instead of an, you can write L also. Right? Please write them in your CW. I will explain this to you very deeply in the next video lecture. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Just write all of this in CW and we shall meet in the next video lecture. Thank you very much. Goodbye.